Hello, good evening. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, sorry about that. Good evening, everyone. Okay, let's take a look at who's here. Okay, so welcome everyone. Good evening, Craig. Good evening, Brian. Brian, very flattering. Kerry, good evening. Andrea, good evening. Sammy Merrick, good evening. Tiger Dragon, good evening. Barbara Halliday, good evening, my love. Salma Abdul Rahman, good evening. Amy Savin, good evening. Is this your first time on my live, Amy? Let me know in the comments if so. Who else do we have? Anyone else that I've missed? No? Okay, so good evening, everyone. How are you? Love yourself first. Good evening. I think it might be your first time as well. Emily Lloyd, good evening. How are you? Thank you, Salma. It's keeping me nice and warm this evening. Pretty chilly here at the moment during the evenings in the UK. Michelle Barnes, good evening. Give people time to catch up. Did I say hello to you, Tiger? Good evening, if not. And Craig, I did get your message and I did reply. I don't know if you've seen it. Hi, Adam. Fantastic news you got. Fantastic news. You must be on cloud 9 at the moment, Craig Spiritual. Isn't it amazing how suddenly everything can change all in the space of a day? Oh, I did, Tiger. Okay. The angel wings, yeah, they're lovely this evening, aren't they? Be quite sad when that candle's burnt down, but hopefully the angels will find another way to show us a sign. So I'm sure they will. Sorry about the light. I've got Adam playing with the lighting at the moment. Just trying to get it right. Sammy Merrick, good evening. How is everyone? Looking forward to the weekend. Yeah. Craig, unbelievable. You see, this is why no matter what's going on, you know, things always get resolved one way or another. You've just got to believe in your angels and have faith and stay positive. Hi, Searching Tea. How are you? Happy birthday, Michelle, for Sunday. Just drink this coffee and then we'll get started. And then there was light. That's right, Sammy. Yeah, that's right, Craig. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Selma. Thank you, Granny. Hi, Barbara Evans, and thank you. Had a little haircut today. Have you got anything planned, Michelle, for Sunday? Thanks for the lighting, Adam. I can see what I'm doing now. What's that above my head? Here? Live tarot. Well spotted, Adam. Making a meal for some friends. Oh, that sounds nice. Sarah Drinkwater, good evening. Ah, Adam. I thought I'd surprise you with it, Adam. Addy. Oh, that's a shame, Michelle. Well, just see it as a bit of you time. You can always extend your celebrations. A lot of people seem to do that these days. Yeah, it does light up actually, but because of the light that's shining on it, you can't see it lit up, but it does light up. Craig. Thanks, Andrea. So I'm going to start this evening by saying happy in bulk for tomorrow and for the weekend. It's a pagan celebration. I do believe Christians celebrate as well. Can't remember what they call it. Someone might know in the chat. But so the 1st and the 2nd of February in this part of the world is in bulk. And it's basically the time in between winter and spring. So it's like a turning point this weekend. And it's welcoming the light back into the world, which is a lovely thought. And if you look out in your garden, or if you take a walk tomorrow, you will find that, you know, the world is coming back to life. Nature, the trees, the blossoms, the flowers are all starting to wake up. And it's lovely to see. Lovely to see. You know, sometimes you can even get daffodils, can't you, in this this part of the world during February. But yes, that's right. That's absolutely right, Andrea. I was just about to get onto that. It is Bridget's Day. And that's the goddess, Bridget. I do have her in here. So I'm going to take a look and find her whilst, and I think Christians call her Saint Bridget. But we pagans say goddess Bridget. And some call her Bridget, which I think is the goddess in this deck. I will find her for you. Just give me a second. But it's a lovely turning point in the seasons to celebrate, you know. So go out for a walk tomorrow or over the weekend and take a look at the world waking up just to celebrate. And it's all about new beginnings, new starts, you know. My goodness, she's not in there. How? Oh, well, I'm sure she was in there. You know why? I've got the wrong cards. Right, let's get the right deck out. Okay, let's get the right deck out. That might help. Yeah, so it's in between winter and spring. It's just a nice feeling, you know. We're starting to say goodbye to winter, although theoretically we're still in winter. But it's the beginning, isn't it? So we know we've got spring around the corner. Lovely feeling. Let's have a look. Where are you, Bridget? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I know I should have got this ready before. Sorry about that. There we are, Bridget. Yeah, they in this particular deck they call her Bridget, but we tend in this part of the world or culture to call pagan culture to call her Bridget. But here she is. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right, is what she's saying. And she's known as the triple goddess. Okay, and I want to read you the message from the book for Bridget for this evening, for this weekend. So, Bridget, where are you? Okay. So, message from Bridget for everyone collectively. First, be quite clear about your intentions. If you're unclear, then confusion will lessen your power and force. Like a candle in the dark, be very clear and bright in what is acceptable to you in this situation. Make no mistake, I will guide and protect you. And yet, think of the unparalleled rise in your own viewpoint if you are to stand up for yourself and speak up about your needs and your deepest truth. Now is the time to touch your power, for its heat and flame will ignite your passion, which will propel you forward in countless ways. Even in the face of fear, you can still stand up for your ideals and your truth. Be unwavering and make your stand today. Then the various meanings of the card. Be assertive. Don't worry about what others think. Trust that your actions will work out fine. Speak your truth. Stick to your opinions. Put your foot down. And Bridget is a Celtic triple goddess, as I said, which means that she represents three aspects of woman: the young virgin, the nurturing and loving mother, and the crone, sage, wise woman. Bridget is a fiery goddess who tirelessly protects those who call upon her, and she's a feminine counterpart to Archangel Michael's warrior energy. Bridget's temple is in Kildare, Ireland. She's celebrated worldwide on February the 1st, the ancient sacred day called Imbolc, which marks the beginning of springtime and increasing daylight. As far as I know, in bulk translated means in the belly. So we're talking about something that's growing, new beginnings, such as conception, that type of thing. But there's also another Irish goddess with the name of Calach. And the story goes, the myth goes that if it's a damp, wet kind of day, coldish day tomorrow, that winter will not last too much longer. So we have to hope that it's not sunny and warm tomorrow. We need a nice cold, damp day, because that's the mythology behind that. Apparently Calach would go out and collect firewood, but she will only come out if and firewood, so that we, in other words, stacks of wood to burn for a longer winter, but she'll only come out if it's a warmish day. So that's why, the myth goes that it's better to have a cold, damp kind of day. So it's just whether you believe that or not. So let's hope for a kind of coldish day tomorrow, but still go out there and take a look at the world and nature waking up. I certainly will. Berenice, good evening. If I've missed saying hello to anyone, good evening. Happy in bulk. Yeah, it is a beautiful time of year. It's almost like the feeling of coming out of hibernation, or the beginnings of coming out of hibernation, isn't it? She is a beautiful goddess, Barbara. Very important goddess. It is beautiful message, Sammy. You love the goddesses. I do as well, Barbara. Won't be a second. Okay. So, shall we start with your card for the weekend? I don't know if anyone has taken a look at the walkthrough of my latest walkthrough of the textured tarot, which Shaban bought me for Christmas. It's on my YouTube channel if anyone would like to take a closer look. Oh, they're a bit mixed up here. I'm going to give these cards a go this evening, and we'll start by looking at your guidance for the weekend, what you need to know for this weekend. They're beautiful cards. They're kind of the artist, it's a UK deck. The artist has used collage and material, and I really feel that an awful lot of work has gone into this. I don't know if you can see you see, you need to see them, have them in your hand to really appreciate the beauty, you know. Is that right, Michelle? They are a beautiful deck, and I think you find them on Etsy. But hopefully you'll see some of the detail when I hold them up closer. And they're lovely to shuffle as well. Beautiful, beautiful deck. And I have waited a long time for these. So, lovely present. Thank you, Shaban. So let's have a look then for each star sign, what's coming up for you this weekend. Is that right, Craig? Yeah, they're kind of, let's have a look. Where's my Rider Waite? I did a reading today. Outdoors. A couple of readings actually. And I forgot to get them out of my handbag. So I love visiting people and reading in their homes because it picks up all their energy. So here is the Rider Waite. And here is the Textured Tarot, Craig, and anyone else that's interested. So these are slightly bigger, just slightly, you can see. Just a touch, slightly longer really, more than anything. Just a tiny touch wider. Thanks, Barbara. Oh, sorry to hear that, Sarah Pritchard. Hope you're feeling better. It's that time of year, isn't it? Okay, so let's start with your card flew out for Aries here. Six of Swords, Aries. Oh, I love this. Now, remember, this is the first time I've actually used these for readings, so bear with me. But so we've got the Six of Swords for Aries. I love this. Hot air balloon. Fantastic, isn't it? Fantastic depiction of a card that relates to moving away from your troubles, just floating away, allowing those troubles to float away this weekend, Aries. Maybe some of you are thinking about doing something like this, you know. But I do feel that things are calming down for you, Aries. Whatever stress you've had, maybe you've been a little unwell, under the weather. Maybe some of you have had a lot on your plate, a lot on your mind. Some of you may have kind of been in conflict with someone or struggling with someone or a situation. Whatever it is, you are clearly just floating away this weekend. You know, you're off toward a calmer phase. Things are settling down. And card 2 for Taurus is the Two of Wands. So there could be an agreement between you and someone else this weekend, Taurus. This could also actually relate to an agreement, as in a contract, something you are going to agree to or sign. Some of you may be looking at a decision that's coming up for you that leads to an agreement. But you're stepping forward in some way, or you have the potential to step forward in some way this weekend, Taurus. Card 3, this is beautiful, this card, the Ace of Cups. This is for Gemini. What a beautiful Ace of Cups that is. So this is new love. Now, it could be for some Geminis, the desire for new love. Maybe love is very much on your mind at the moment. For others, this could literally be love coming into your life, or it could be renewed passion for something. But there's a sort of feeling of elation, I feel, an almost euphoric moment coming up for you this weekend, Gemini. Queen of Cups for Cancer, spot on, Queen of Cups, water sign energy. I love the diversity of this deck as well. This Queen is in what appears to be a kind of wheelchair come throne made from shells. Beautiful, beautiful image. Now, this relates to water signs, as I said, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And I feel this weekend is going to be perhaps one that where you can step into your power, and you're most powerful when it comes to the emotions and intuition, dear Cancer. So your intuition may well be very, very strong and deep, and some of you may find yourself having very deep dreams over the weekend, I feel, with this card coming out. So pay attention to your dreams is what I'm getting there. And then we have Leo. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles for you, Leo. Leo, you've got some options here. You've got some choices. Some of you may be going shopping, actually. But there are choices around you. It's sort of decisions. Now, some of you may struggle here. It may be that you have to choose one particular thing, and you're sort of like a kid in a candy shop this weekend. And if that's so, then this card is urging you, Leo, to slow down and think things through. Don't go rushing in, like a typical fire sign. And then we have the Chariot for Virgo. So it's full steam ahead for you this weekend, Virgo. Full steam ahead as you take the reins toward your destiny. You're feeling courageous, you're feeling upbeat, and you're raring to go. Some of you may be traveling long distance or going off to visit someone, or perhaps someone's coming to visit you. But in many respects, this is more about you taking control and really sort of stepping forward, really going for it, and taking steps this weekend, I feel, in a very brave, bold way. Okay, so we move on to Libra. Libra, you have the Four of Wands, the card that relates to taking a bit of a break, especially over the weekend, putting your feet up, having a rest, enjoying life a little bit. Maybe you've been overdoing things, burning the midnight oil. Perhaps you haven't been allowing yourself at the time to rest. Some of you may perhaps be taking the weekend away, or the weekend off from work, or something like that. But this is about balance, and I feel that Libra, you need a little bit of time for rest and play. And then we move on to, love this card, Page of Pentacles. We're moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, this is a weekend for maybe doing some learning, doing some studying. Is there something you need to find out about? Something you need to research? Or is this you putting your head down and getting to grips with something? Are you sort of signed up to a course? Are there projects that you would like to start or that you're working on? This is a weekend to really put your head down. Some of you may be starting something new as well, in a practical sense, or working on a project of some sort. And then we've got Sagittarius and the King of Cups, the Rastafarian. I love this guy. The King of Cups, we're talking water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And as a Sagittarius, although you're not traditionally the King of Cups, I kind of feel you sort of link in with this particular energy in this particular deck, because this Rastafarian just seems so free and liberated, just as you tend to be. So this is a weekend to free yourself from things that no longer serve you, and to just do your own thing. Dance to the beat of your own drum this weekend. Be the person you truly are. Just as Sagittarius generally is. And then we've got the Seven of Cups, and that is for Capricorn. Seven of Swords, Seven of Swords for Capricorn. So we've got a wolf here, sort of a wolf or perhaps a fox. I mean, foxes do tend to stand for anything that's cunning or a little bit shady. And this card does relate to that sort of shadiness. Now, this could imply that there is someone you need to keep your eye on this weekend, or perhaps some information that you get told, or perhaps there is, a few things that aren't necessarily the truth, and you need to sort of dig a little deeper or trust your instincts. If something doesn't seem right, or someone seems to be manipulating you, trust your instincts, trust what your heart, what your gut is telling you, and don't allow anyone to take advantage of you this weekend, Capricorn. Then we've got the Hermit card, which is for Aquarius. So Aquarius, I love this Hermit card. Look at this elderly lady, this sage here. Wise owl here in the corner, in the left corner. Full of wisdom, this card. So Aquarius, I feel you're in search of wisdom this weekend. And to do that, you kind of need to pull back a little bit, spend some time, some solitary time to yourself, to think about things, to re-energize, to look at your life, to reevaluate, Aquarius. Maybe there's something on your mind right now, but in order to come to any conclusion or to see things clearly, I just feel, if you can, take some time over the weekend to really reflect on what it is you want or what it is you need to do. And then last but not least, we have the Eight of Pentacles for Pisces. This card is full of abundance. In this card, I don't know if you can see here, it's full of gold and silver and jewelry and pearls. And this is just rewards coming in for you, Pisces. You've worked so very hard in many ways, and now you are reaping your benefits. So this is a good weekend for you for reaping benefits, okay? Reaping the rewards that you have been seeking or hoping for. This is success. Now, some of you may find this is a weekend where you have to sort of continue to put some work in, even though it's Saturday tomorrow. You may find that, you're going to have to push yourself and apply yourself a little bit more, but it's all going to be worth it. Whatever you're putting in here, you will get out, as they say, what you put in, you get out. And that's very much the case with that, that particular energy. Thank you, Brian. Thank you very much. Yeah, so they are such lovely cards, aren't they? Okay, so we'll start with some questions then. I'm going to use this lovely deck. Let's break this deck in this evening. Who will be the first to have a reading from this deck? Here is the link for anyone who would like to make a donation and would like a reading. That's right, Craig. They are excited to be used. It is a squeaky chair, Sammy. I completely agree. It's annoying. A response operator. Oh, is that the ones that send out the ambulances and that type of thing? Andrea. Good idea, yeah. Is it really that loud? I probably need a new chair. That's what I need. Magic Love likes the sound. Yes, they are ASMR, aren't they, Magic Love? So what was your question, Magic Love? What was your question, my love? Oh, I hope you get it. Bit stressful, but I feel it's something you could do. Yeah, Barbara. It is sometimes, but hopefully you can't hear them. Barbara Evans. Oh gosh. Hope not, Craig. Right, so Magic Love, did you have a question? So we've got Salma who has donated. So we'll go with you to start with then. I had a vision dream the other day of 1111 and half of P's face. What does it mean, please? Well, ones are all about new beginnings. And when they're magnified, in other words, when there's more than one of them, then it gives that the power, or it gives the energy, it intensifies the energy. And half of P's face. Let's ask the tarot what that means for Salma. What does that mean for Salma? And thank you for your donation, my love. Eight of Cups. Now, could you tell me a little bit more about P? Could you tell me a little bit more about P? You've got Eight of Cups here, Salma. And you've got the Three of Cups. And the Ten of Wands. So, who is P? Could you tell me slightly more about P? And then I can give you more of an answer. Yeah, good luck with that, Barbara. We're all gunning for you. Salma? Just waiting for Salma now. I can explore the reading a bit more. If you can answer, who is P? Is P a... we have an attraction, but I'm not in contact. He changed his workplace, so I don't see him anymore, but would love for him to reach out. Okay, I see. See where you are. Okay. Yeah. This is why we've got the Eight of Cups. This person has walked away. Now you saw half of his face, and one. So the ones are all about new beginnings. So you're hoping and longing for a new beginning. Remember our, subconscious steps in, which is also connected to our intuition. Pretty much the same thing, really. So our subconscious kicks in, Selma, when we sleep, when we dream. Okay, and the fact that you saw half of his face, I feel, tells me you need to know more about this person. You kind of only have half of the picture. Does that make sense to you? That's what I'm sensing here. But there, you can see there was a friendship, a connection here between you with the Three of Cups, 10 of Wands and 2 of Wands. Let me see. And the Lovers, yeah, you're hoping that the two of you can get together. Your subconscious wants the two of you to get together. But I feel it's also warning you that you don't have the full picture. You don't know enough about this person, you see. When we dream, it's very symbolic. Do you see what I mean, Selma? Will he ever reach out? Well, this is the Death card, which interestingly hasn't been given a name like the rest of the... Not at the moment, darling. Not at the moment, okay? You see? Not really at the moment. He's sort of... He does think about it, but right now I feel it's not the right time for him to reach out to you. That's at the moment. I mean, I can't look too far in the future here tonight live, but at the moment, currently, I don't feel he's going to reach out because the Hangman came out. But I also feel your subconscious is warning you to find out more about this person, you know. So now I did ask, was it Magic Love? So at the moment, I feel right now is not the right time. That doesn't mean to say that won't change in the future. So Magic Love, okay, I'm going to answer your question here. This is for Magic Love. And if anyone does the link to for donations, here it is, if you'd like your question answered. Barbara Halliday, I'll come to you in a moment, darling. Yeah, they've been done, Saoirse. You can always check back. Magic Love, this is for you. 9 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles. Have they moved in together? Are they living together in the same... They seem to be spending a lot of time together or thinking about growth. Just need another couple of cards for this. Yeah, because I'm just sensing that they've already committed, is what I'm picking up here. I feel they've already made a commitment to each other in some way. And I used to do engage, but I just feel because we've got the 3 of Pentacles as well, so I'm sensing that they've already moved in together. Queen of Pentacles, this, yeah, 3 of Wands, it's possible. I feel she's already been there's already been a marriage proposal, I feel, but I'm not so sure. Something about it tells me it could be a while before the next stage, Magic Love. But so Wanted to know if he's really marrying her. I see. Yeah, I feel that they've kind of already made a commitment. So, but I'm not so sure. I could be. I feel that he is focused. And I'm going to be really honest, Magic Love. I feel he's very focused on this person at this present time. I feel they've already committed to each other, but I don't know if it's going. I don't know if marriage is going to be as quick as the engagement was. Somehow, this is for Barbara. So will Barbara get this job? What's the chances of getting this job? Barbara. Knight of Wands, good card. Eight of Cups. High Priestess. Now, Barbara, you've got the High Priestess. Your intuition is very, very strong. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this job? I feel it's something that would be, I feel you need more to fulfill you, first of all. And this is what you're searching for, fulfillment. But you've got the Knight of Wands as well, which can relate to looking for work. Three of Wands. The Empress. King of Pentacles. I'm going to go up to 10 for you, Barbara. 10 of Pentacles. It's looking good. 6 of Swords. Your quality of life is really improving. There's things you're going to need to learn in the future. It could be in connection with this job. What I would say is the Knight of Wands energy is saying be confident. Believe in your abilities, okay? I'll run you through the cards that we got. 8 of Cups. You know, you need more. You need more in your life, okay? You're fed up in the house. Yeah, I understand that. I feel this is a year for you. I feel this year is going to be very different for you in that way. I feel new doors are opening, and you know it deep down. You know you need more, and you're going in search for it. That's why you've got the High Priestess. 3 of Wands. You're moving forward. This is expansion. Empress. Okay, this is about creativity, creating, you know, your future. What is it you desire? Going after your desires. Emotional fulfillment. King of Pentacles. It could be, is it a male that is interviewing you? 10 of Pentacles. We're talking security. 6 of Swords. Things are settling down. Will you have to travel for this job, Barbara? 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you just want to, you need more from life. You want to enjoy more from your life. And the 9 of Pentacles is saying you deserve more. Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords comes out. You know, you can see she's standing on top of these books. And that often relates to knowledge. Okay. So I'm sensing that this job will have a certain amount of technical knowledge that you will require, but I also feel you will be trained in that. It's possible you may be given a probation period or something like that. So we shall see. Okay. Yeah, for anyone who's just joined me, good evening. I am on live Monday, Wednesday and Friday. If you're new, please do consider subscribing. If you'd like to see more of these videos, and if you, of course, I'm going to come to a few people while I'm on, you know, but, you know, to answer questions. But if, of course, there is the tip jar there if you'd like to donate, if you would really like your question answered. Good evening, Sim. Thank you for joining me. Okay, Saoirse, what's coming up for you in Feb? Good question. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Okay, you can see here the bull, which, because this card relates to Taurus, the bull. And the Four of Pentacles, I feel February is a month for you to be practical, to be prudent with your money, Saoirse. Ace of Cups, there could be a love opportunity. Certainly love will be on your mind, and it is the month of love, isn't it, after all? But the Ace of Cups indicates that love could very much be an important factor during February. But you're feeling quite guarded, Saoirse. You're feeling quite guarded. I'm sensing that you're feeling, do you know what? I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to... Okay, Magic Love, thank you for being here. Seven of Swords. You don't trust. You don't trust when it comes to new relationships. Saoirse, you've just lost your faith. You've lost your trust in new relationships. Strength and Knight of Swords. I feel like you view love as something that just comes and goes, and you're tired of it, Saoirse. But you're playing your cards close to your chest. You're being very cautious. Yeah, so I feel February is really a month where you'll be thinking about love, but in a very cautious way. There may even be a love interest around you, but you're not kind of, maybe you've kind of been more open to it in the past, but I'm not so sure you will be during February. So it's a month for being cautious. Let's see if I can ask Adam for a drop of water. Okay. Okay, Saoirse. Hi, Zara BLT, is it? Luca Rex, good evening. Saoirse, I'm trying to stay off the wine for a little while. Just think it's good to have a little break, especially after Christmas and New Year. Claudia, what is MK feeling when it comes to me? Let's have a look for you. Knight of Pentacles. He wants to take things slowly. The Tower. What's happened with the two of you? Okay. Where have you gone? Claudia, yeah. Oh, thanks, Adam. Lovely. So need that. So yeah, Knight of Pentacles, the Tower, the Star. So there's a bit of wishful thinking going on, Claudia. Let's have a look at your what's happened here. I feel something has rocked his world, and he's sort of he's taken a very practical, down-to-earth approach to the two of you, Claudia. I feel he needs to heal, or something needs to heal around him. Ah, Saoirse. Bless you. Oh, Craig. I bet you make a lovely cup of tea for your mum and dad, don't you, Craig? Sorry to hear that, Fatma. Yeah, just taking a bit of a cautious approach there. Something's happened. Was it between the two of you, or was it to do with him personally? Because I'm sensing upset and trauma and a need to heal. Okay, this is for Sarah. Realization, Sarah Drinkwater. You're waking up in February. You're realizing something about yourself, about your life. 6 of Cups. I feel it has a connection with the past. I do feel, yeah, in some ways you're letting go of past judgments here. You've got the Death card as well. So, yeah, there's a realization. It's like you're waking up to a new sense of purpose. Sarah Drinkwater. Hi, Butterfly Goddess. If anyone is new here, good evening. Please do consider subscribing. Stella Martinez, this is for you. How will February be? Page of Wands, pretty busy. 8 of Swords. Queen of Wands, yeah. You know, it's a month where spirits are urging you to get things done, to have some fun, keep yourself busy. There'll be a lot going on around you. But I feel that sometimes you hold yourself back, Stella, from doing the things that you really want to do. You've got to sort of, I feel February is a month to focus on freeing yourself. That's welcome, Sarah, from limitations. You like us mature ladies, do you, Brian? Thank you. I'm glad someone does. Here's the donation link if anyone would like to donate. Joanne Marion, how will February be for you? That's right, Kerry. Ace of Wands. Joanne, something new is stepping in for you. 9 of Swords. Can you see that 9 of Swords? You seem pretty stressed, my love. But there seems to be, whatever you're worrying about, you're going to be inspired during February. It is, isn't it, Jennifer? I feel that the 9 of the Swords in this deck are wonderful. They're such powerful images. But you know, you seem to be worrying about something. There's something that's playing on your mind, or stressing you out. But what I'm sensing, can you see here? You've got this 9 of Swords, but around it you've got the Ace of Wands and you've got the Chariot. So I do feel that February is a month where you will still struggle a bit in that way, but it's like you're finding solutions and ways of breaking free from any limitations around you. That's right, Jennifer. It's a powerful image. The swords really are. There's a walkthrough on my channel if you'd like to take a look at the deck more. It really is a lovely deck. Okay, so I'm going to stop for a moment and just draw a goddess card. You can choose a goddess card. I'm going to choose 3 cards. Decide which you feel drawn to. One, 2 or 3, as it is in bulk. Card 1, 2 or 3. Card 1, Abundia, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Wonderful card. Card 2 is Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. That's self-love this weekend, those of you drawn to card 2. And card 3 is Lakshmi, bright future. I love this card. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Beautiful cards there for everyone. And that's number 3. Okay. So let's go back to your questions. Okay, here's the link to the, just down for a little bit longer. Here's the link to the tip jar if you do have a question that you need answering. Yeah, they are, Barbara, lovely cards. Hold on a second. We are all goddesses, aren't we? We are all goddesses. Okay, Michelle Barnes, is it the right time to leave your job? Yes. In one card, yes. It's too stressful, Michelle. You need something new, something that's more in tune with you, Michelle Barnes. Definitely time. Bit far away, Kerry. Bit of a distance. Yeah, I feel you know the answer, Michelle, but Death card came out straight away. Of course, Michelle, I understand that. But you've got to find a job to replace it first, you see. Is that true? Jennifer, whereabouts are you in the world? Barbara Evans. Hi, Jada. How are you? Thank you, Jada. What was your question, Jada? Thank you, Tiger Dragon. What was your question, my love? We're all going to hire a bus, Brian. Will your work situation get better? Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, I feel it could. Temperance. The Emperor. You've kind of got to meet in the middle with someone. Six of Pentacles. Look at that balance. There's a definite energy of give and take around this. A need for give and take. Jennifer, that's really lovely of you. I only wish I had some. We're on our way, but Brian. Who's going to book the bus? Barbara? We'll leave that to you, Barbara Evans. Book us a nice big, well, book a coach and we'll all come. Do you think they'll let a coach load of crazy English women into the US, Brian? That's the thing. Oh, Jennifer, you're beautiful. Thank you. Craig. Oh, dear. Thank you, Craig. You think they will, Brian? We'll get them. We'll say it's all Brian's fault. There you go, Sammy. And plus, we're all visiting Barbara at her new home in Scotland. We've got that one to do yet. Let's have a look for Jennifer Jenny, what's coming up in February. Two of Pentacles is a month for balance, maybe to do with your time, your finance. Queen of Swords energy. You need to be honest about things, okay? Five of Pentacles. Okay, make sure you spend time with good friends during February. You will get the opportunity. Okay, so this could very well be to do with balance between, you know, the serious side of life and the fun side of life, whatever that means for you, whether it's work, home, etc. And it's a month where you could have an experience with this Queen of Swords energy. You know, the sign of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Or it may be just a need for you to be quite honest with yourself about a situation as well. Five of Pentacles. Okay. So I'm sensing this could be to do with struggles around your time, your resources. Three of Swords. The Strength card. Right, we've got the Three of Swords, but you've also got the Strength card. So tell me, Jennifer, Three of Cups. Oh, it's your birthday that month as well. Did you have the Three of Cups? Yes, you did. So this is about celebration. That's fantastic then. And that's what I felt that you needed to celebrate. Three of Swords. Now, do you feel a little bit hurt by something or someone, Jennifer? Good question, Jada. Do you feel a little bit upset about something? Jennifer, Jenny? Oh, I see, Jennifer. Well, look, you're feeling a bit stronger now in February than you do right now, okay? Strength is coming in for you, Jennifer. All right, so Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a more steady month. Okay. Yeah, you can see that here. Look, I'll show you. You're enjoying these cards. I'm going to show you them a bit more. Two of Pentacles here. You see she's juggling. And then you've got Queen of Swords. Looking very wise, isn't she, the Queen of Swords here? She is a very wise energy. So it's about being quite brutal with yourself in a way. You know, brutal in terms of honesty, you know, but not too harsh. Don't be over harsh. Five of Pentacles, sort of feeling a bit unloved in a way you have. Three of Cups, but you've got good friends around you. Celebrations coming in February. Three of Swords, you know, that's why you've got the Five of Pentacles, because you've been quite heartbroken, my love. But the Strength card tells me that things, you know, you are finding your strength in February. You're becoming quite resilient. And the Nine of Pentacles, look at this lovely card. You know, all the pearls and the gold jewellery and the treasure. So I feel you will be spending time, or you're being advised to spend time on the things that you love during February. Jenny. It's a month for focusing on self-love, I feel, for you. Yes, I was lying about this guy to myself. It's maybe because I was not. If he was manipulating, I was on. Yeah, it's about being very. Nine of Pentacles is a lovely card. It is about, I feel for you, it's coming out to remind you of self-love. Spend time, make February the month for focusing on you, and you would be amazed. Make sure you do something every day for you, starting with tomorrow. You will be amazed how much better you will feel by the end of that month if you do that. Every day you say, right, what am I doing for myself today? Maybe everyone, maybe we can all do that. It is the month of love. Just nice to wake up and say, well, what would I like to do today for me? Even if it's a half an hour, you know, just do something for yourself, something that will make you feel good, you know. Yeah, and that's right then, Jenny. And you want me to look at your personality, Jada. Okay, let's have a look for you. Now, Jada, I sense you are a very deep person. I feel you're quite emotional. I do feel you can be quite intense about some things. I also feel that you're very detail orientated. This is what I feel about you psychically. I feel you're a very loyal person, a very focused person, and someone who can look at the bigger picture. The High Priestess, there you go. Very intuitive, very deep, just as I said. You have a great intuition, a sixth sense, Jada. Eight of Cups, an emotional depth is what you have, Jada. Oh, that's okay, Jennifer. You take care of yourself, Barb, during February. Remember, do something nice for yourself every single day. Seven of Wands. You're a determined young person, that's for sure. Once you've made your mind up, Jada, you don't give up. That's how I feel about you, Jada. That's how I see you. Yeah, it's right, Craig. I'm going to do... okay, so I want to do a card for Tiger Dragon. Tiger, look at that. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. See the Wheel of Fortune in this deck? Normally, it's to do with astrology and the world, etc. Different cycles, whatever, you know. But this is to do with the Sabbats, you know, such as tomorrow in bulk. In bulk is in there somewhere. But when it comes out, we're talking about good fortune coming your way. And that's for Tiger Dragon. So the wheel is spinning in your favour this weekend. Maybe you're about to receive a nice surprise, Tiger. And now for Barbara, card for Barbara. Page of Pentacles, Barbara. Okay, I feel this weekend is time to maybe put your head in a book, just as this Page of Pentacles is doing. There's a new opportunity here, but you need to do your research. I feel you need to get yourself up to speed about something, you know. So take some time this weekend to do that if you can. Perhaps it's related to this new job. I feel there's something you need to learn or look into, you know. Craig Spiritual, it's your turn. When is the job interview, Barbara? Hello, Tarot Padanks. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Welcome. King of Swords. This is for Craig. Look at this wonderful King of Swords. How wonderful that she has depicted someone who is an amputee. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that in a deck, personally. Oh, Monday. Okay, so maybe there's something you need to look, research, or get the, you know, catch up on. Do you see what I mean? Maybe look, you know, research the company, find out a bit about the company. You know, sometimes they ask you little questions, you know, what is it you like about our company? Why do you want to work here? That sort of thing. Put it down on, you know, get some pen and paper, sit at the table and do some brainstorming. Imagine you're at the interview. That's why that page has come up for you, I feel. King of Swords. So, yeah, what a wonderful King of Swords. And look at the wisdom that comes with this card. Craig, this is about you tapping into your abilities. You're a very clever person. And I feel this weekend it's about you being sort of quick-witted and using your knowledge for something this weekend, okay? I also sense a need for you to be very honest with yourself at the moment. Is that true, Craig? Wow. Yeah, from what you've told me, that would make sense. So, yeah, very powerful image for you there. But I feel there is a need for you to be honest about something. Now, it could be to do with the need for you to use that. I wonder why it's gone a bit dark in here. For you to use that stick. Perhaps that's where the honesty comes in. Hello, Sepia. Welcome. I'll draw you a card, Sarah Pritchard. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, need to take things slowly, Sarah Pritchard. One step at a time, one goal at a time, okay? There's a need to remain grounded at the moment. Don't allow emotions to carry you away. Slowly but surely, things will get better. Well, Sepia, I am here for a little bit longer. If you want an actual question answered and if you would like to think about donating, here is the link to the donation jar. Sammy Merrick, I want to draw you a card. 4 of Wands, Sammy. I think this came out earlier for someone. Perhaps it was for one of the star signs. So, Sammy, time for rest, rejuvenation, a little bit of play, a little bit of fun, maybe a break away somewhere, okay? And I feel this is to do with forward planning. So it doesn't necessarily relate to now. It's more about planning for the future, planning that getaway, planning that breakaway, you know. I feel you deserve it. I feel it's time for you to have a little rest. Oh, where are we? Okay. Donated again, Jada. Thank you. Hi, Chloe, and thank you for your donation. Yeah, that was the card for you then, Craig. It was about being honest and as you said, you know, symbolically the stick thing, you know, and then the loss of balance in that card. So thanks, Chloe. Has it, Sam? Eat right. So time for a break. Plan a little getaway if you can. Thanks, Barbara Halliday. So, Jada, what was your next question, my love? And thank you for your donation. And the lovely Chloe, if you have a question, thank you for your donation. I'm glad to hear it, Brian. Any spirit messages? I'm just doing cards this evening, my love. Just cards. And I'll give you a couple of cards for February. Thank you, Sepia, for your donation. Three of Pentacles. Okay, so Three of Pentacles, it's all about growth and it's about moving forward. And the Devil card, okay. Don't be afraid to move forward in February. You will get the opportunity to do so, but you may start frightening yourself off, okay. You may start frightening yourself off, convincing yourself that you can't do the things that you'd like to do. So I feel that February is a month where you need to be confident. Don't allow, you know, the little voices that sort of come into our head. You know, there's things you want to do. You've got the opportunity for growth here. It could be that people are helping you out as well. But the Devil card indicates that you may frighten yourself off. Knight of Swords. So I feel this is about getting mental clarity during February, Jada. Mental clarity about where you're heading in life. It's about weighing up the pros and cons, but not frightening yourself off. And allowing people to help you. Reach out to people, Jada. That's what the Three of Pentacles was saying. Reach out, allow people to give you a helping hand, but don't put obstacles in your own path. Yeah, mental cleansing. Absolutely. So Sepia, thank you for your donation. Or was it Chloe? Sorry, Chloe, my love. What was your question this evening, Chloe? You're welcome, Jada. Did I do you a card, Tiger Dragon? Can you just confirm if I did do you a card, my love? This is for Chloe. I can find Chloe's question. What's coming in for me in the near future? Shall we look at February for you, Chloe? Oh, okay, Tiger. A bit dark, isn't it?
Yeah, slow battery.
Oh, okay. Not to worry. Okay, Chloe. February. I feel you've got a lot on your plate, Chloe, in many ways. You know, not just in one way, in many ways. Are there difficult people around you or a difficult situation that you're dealing with? Something's been upsetting you, my love. The Justice card. But do you know what? You're getting justice here. You've got a new chapter, a new door opening up for you, Chloe. Okay, you're leaving this sadness behind you. Just feel as you go into the month that, you know, you've got a lot on your shoulders for someone so young. And I feel you need to reach out and get some help. You know, it's like you've got too much responsibility here. You're only one person. Can you see that card there, Chloe? You're one person, my love, okay? And you've got to remind yourself that sometimes you have to say no. I feel you need to say no a bit more often. You see what I mean, Chloe? 5 of Wands. This is about difficult situations or difficult people around you. And the Death card, well, this has to come to an end. You've got to draw a line here because it's just not fair. You see that? It's just not fair. 3 of Swords, and it's quite upsetting. I'm feeling that it's really getting to you. But you are very strong, Chloe. You're very strong. But you make a lot of sacrifices, don't you? 4 of Swords. Look at this. It's time for you to rest. So February is a month where I feel you need to pull back, draw some boundaries, get other people to take responsibility. Someone is not stepping up. Someone needs to step up and take the weight off of you, Chloe, because there's too much on your plate here. Look at that. You need to rest. You need to sleep. You're tired. You're drained. And there's no getting out of that from these cards. There's no, you can see it here. You're drained. You're tired. You've got to make a decision about your priorities. King of Pentacles. There's a male energy here around you. Star card. So healing. A month for healing. A month for rest. A month for sleep. Okay. I do feel you've been overdoing it in some way, but not that you're, in a very unselfish way you've been overdoing it, just taking on too much. So draw a line in the sand this month, during February, re-energize, okay? And let people know that you need help as well sometimes, because there's a male energy that needs to help you out a bit more, my love. You're very welcome, Chloe. Self-care, boundaries are the 2 words I feel are important for you during February. Oh, okay. So will Sepia and Michael reconcile? Okay, now, if this is a twin flame energy, I can't give you an absolute certainty of that, because he will awaken when the time is right. But this has been quite a traumatic separation, my love. Sepia. And here we have the separation. Ace of Swords. So this was a very challenging situation. This is a challenging situation, my love, between you. Did you have crosswords? What's happened here? There's a lot of mental telepathy going on here. Sepia, between you and is this your twin flame that we're referring to? There's a lot of mental telepathy going on. In other words, when you think about this person, they think about you. They're picking up your vibes, your thoughts, etc., and vice versa. 9 of Cups. You're in each other's hearts. Sepia, you're in each other's hearts. And that doesn't stop, no matter the distance. And 2 of Cups. Look at this. Soulmate. twin flame connection between the two of you. Look at this. It's beautiful, isn't it? And there is this beautiful emotional bond, but also telepathic bond. But it's a traumatic separation. But it's like that for a reason. Where was the other card? It's like that for a reason. There are things you need to learn right now, the two of you. Certain things that you need to learn before you can come back together. It is such a clear message, isn't it, Craig? Look at this. And one more card, which the lady before got, Chloe. Four of Swords. This separation, it's this is the card of separation. You both need to rest. It's not the right time. These things happen for a reason. But I'm not sure that he has, when he's ready to awaken, then and when you've done your necessary healing, because that's what the Four of Swords is saying, that you both need to do your necessary healing, and who knows how long that would take. But once it's happened, and I'm talking about with both of you, then you will come back together. Remember, with twin flame energy, it can come and go. That's why the Tower came out. Strong energy there. But deep breaths, Sepia. You're welcome, Sepia. Yeah, that's right, Barbara. Take time for yourself. That's absolutely right, Craig. That's perfectly put. It's all about the right timing before hearts entwine as one. You're so poetic, Craig, but so very true. So, Brazilian Army, welcome. I think it's your first time here, isn't it? Thanks for joining me. Do come back. I'm on live Monday, Wednesday and Friday evening. And please do consider subscribing as well. Brazilian Army. Will you be able to achieve your dream? Let's have a look. Strength card. That's a card of success. Knight of Pentacles. And Nine of Swords. Well, I feel it's on your mind a lot. You're really worrying about this, whatever this is, your dream. You're worrying about it a lot. And I feel you need to let go of this. Stop worrying about it so much. Knight of Pentacles, you will get there. Look at this. Knight of Pentacles and Strength. Okay, so you've got to be positive. You've got to believe in this future dream of yours. Nine of Swords is telling you to stop worrying. I feel you're worrying unnecessarily. I feel there's a very good chance of you achieving your dreams. The Knight of Pentacles does not stop until they get what or where they want to be, what they want or where they want to be or where they want to go. The Knight of Pentacles eventually gets there. Okay, this dream of yours, you will, if you put your mind to it, it will happen. Is what it's saying. Believe and have faith is what the Strength card is saying. Sylvie Gill, has O given up on us? Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. No, I don't think so, Sylvie Gill. I don't think so at all. I feel you're going to hear from this person. Kerry Hutton Page, I'm going to draw you a couple of cards for February. Ace of Wands. The Magician. Okay, lots of communication going on during February. Queen of Pentacles. Right, Adam? Lots of communication going on here. A bright new eye. Oh,
sorry.
Okay.
I was going to point this over. I'll put it here. And try it a little bit.
That's a bit too bright,
Alright, if I
darling.
put it here.
That's all right, just
No.
put it back.
No, I
Yeah,
thought I'd try
it's
it.
killing me.
Sorry guys, technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Is that alright? What was that?
Yeah. It's a bit bright,
Don't look
and
into
I'm shadowed anyway by it
really?
there. Yeah.
It's just really dark.
No, it's because we need that light up there. It's not charged. It's not nothing we can do anyway. They can hear me. That's the main thing.
I don't know if we can. Can you pass me that reflector a second? See if I can do anything with that. So we can. That's it.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Yeah. Can you just stand there?
I'll get something to hold it up.
Yeah. Okay. It's perfect. Well done.
Yeah?
Clever boy. Yeah. Well done. Okay, so we've got, Kerry, you've got the Ace of Wands, something new stepping in. Now, this could even be a flash of inspiration, but I feel it's more to do with that. This is all about the mind. It's all about Mercury, thinking and creativity. So it's a flash of inspiration coming in, and it could be to do with finance or career or something very practical. Flashes of inspiration coming to you, dear Kerry. Barbara Evans, let's draw you a thank you, Barbara Halliday. Barbara Evans for you, my love. The Chariot, Barbara. Moving forward. Becoming unstuck. Look at that. Becoming unstuck. Oh, fantastic, Kerry. That makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. How interesting. I'd love to do something like that. Knight of Swords. You're really going for it, Barbara. You're galloping away. Look at you. Okay. You're becoming unstuck.
How's that?
Much, much better. Thank
Yeah?
you. Yeah. Much better than it was. Thanks a lot.
Oh, like that. Oh. There.
It was better before.
There, like that? Or more there?
More there, yeah. That's
Cool.
it. Lovely. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
That's right.
Thanks, Ed. If you could see what was going on behind the scenes here. Okay, so yeah, becoming unstuck for Barbara Evans and galloping forth. Okay. I feel like you're feeling a little impulsive during February, but you're really going for it. Granny, I want to draw you a few cards as well. No stopping you. That's exactly perfectly put for those cards. Perfectly put, Barbara. Ace of Pentacles for Granny. New start, new project, new beginning, and it's literally coming in out of the blue. Someone is stepping in with an offer. I feel it's going to be quite a surprise, and it's going to ease your burdens. Now, this could be finance or practical help, but it is going to ease your burdens in some way, Granny. My love. Yeah, I see, Kerry, but it'd be very interesting as well. Yeah, a little bit but behind the scenes there, Adam. Okay, so I feel I don't think there was any more donations, was there? Because I'm going to go finish off now, if that's the case. What was cooking up in the kitchen? Okay, so I think that's it, moderators, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So we'll end with a card choice then. Let's do an angel card. For you. Okay. Beauty, sleep, cooling, yeah. Okay, so three cards. Choose 1, 2, or 3. Dear angels and spirit guides, what's coming in, please? For the weekend, what message do you have for this wonderful community here for this weekend? Prosperity. Archangel Ariel, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Okay, prosperity. That's a good card, isn't it? And that's the Aries Archangel, connected to Aries. Your material needs are provided. So this is about manifesting your dreams. Number 1s. Number 2s, angel therapy, Archangel Raphael. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Another beautiful card. So give your cares and worries to the angels this weekend, those of you drawn to card 2. And card 3 is comfort. Archangel Azrael, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. How beautiful. Isn't that lovely? Beautiful selection of cards there from the angels. So thanks for being with me here this evening. Have a lovely weekend and happy in bulk, and do get out there into nature and see the world waking up. Okay. And I will be back on Monday. So see you soon.